Hey guys, welcome back to another video of mine, and today, as you can see in the title, I'm going to be trying out a different type of video tonight because I am recording during the night. I'm going to be talking about unpopular opinions, I guess, by topic. So today I'm going to be talking about OCD. Now, before we get into the video, I did try my best to get some unpopular opinions from my Instagram followers, right? But that didn't work out. But hopefully after doing this video, more persons will be on board in taking part, and if you would like to take part, then you could always comment down below any unpopular opinions that you have, or follow me on my Instagram account, which is linked down below, and you could message me privately or wait for me when I do like not a poll, a question, status post, whatever, so you'll be able to participate in that. So please guys, please help me out. It is for you guys, content for you, so help me out today while I help you. Right. So today I'm going to be, instead of getting unpopular opinions from my Instagram followers, I decided why not try out Reddit. I'm going to be using this app to get some insight on OCD, unpopular opinions, right? On OCD. Basically, OCD is a mental illness, if I am correct, and it has to do with persons who repeatedly do stuff or or like have thoughts and stuff. Like it's just mental stuff. It's another type of mental illness, basically. So OCD is not a disease that you take lightly, but some persons believe that they have OCD when they really don't. So in this thread, or whatever you would call it, persons talk about like their experience and whatnot. Now, when I came across this, it was trending, so I was like, let me do a video on it, and give some insight on what OCD really is, especially for persons who aren't really educated in it, because some of us are ignorant on this topic. So let's get started.
GKE Entertainment, GKE Entertainment, GKE Entertainment, GKE Entertainment, GKE Entertainment, GKE. Whoa.
So the title of this thread or whatever is "You don't have OCD, you just like neatness," and I was like, oh, okay then. So it's trending. It has like, when I got it, it was like 300, 500 posts or whatever, like replies, but now it's like on 14.2k. so it's trending, all right. I feel it's because of the name, because I was very intrigued. I was like, why, like, what now? Stop saying it's just my OCD. Oh god, I'm so OCD, etc. OCD is a serious potential life debilitating. I said it the first time. I don't know why I can't say that. Debilitate. I'll put the word on the screen. Neurological disease. So it is a life why can't I say the word? Debilitating neurological disease. Thank you. It's not that you like to straighten the books on your shelf or alphabetically arrange them. Please stop making OCD into a joke. People already ruined celiac disease for people with celiac disease. Now, I did go on Google and search what celiac disease is, and it's basically when somebody eats gluten, they shoot, I forgot. Let me search it. It's something about like when you eat gluten, like one of the parts of your body gets messed up. I forget what it was. Celiac disease. I didn't know about celiac disease until I made this. Yes, small intestine. So your small intestine gets damaged, like messed up. So that's celiac disease. So according to this persons tried the same thing they're doing with OCD, like everybody. Any symptom that contributes to OCD or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if I said that correctly. Persons will say, oh, they have OCD, which is not true because OCD is like a legit thing. Same thing as celiac. Some persons are like, oh, I have celiac, but their intestines are perfectly fine. That's why sometimes I don't like to hear people say, like, people diagnose themselves with diseases and stuff like that, because you never, like, those diseases are very, very dangerous. Like, it's something that you don't want to have. You wouldn't want to have a disease where every time you eat gluten, your intestine gets destroyed. Like, there's no coming back from it. Like, that must be very painful. That must, like, you have to be on so many medications, or you have to do surgery or something. So OCD is not really that bad when it comes to destroying organs and stuff, but it still is a disease. It is mental. It is a mental disease, a mental illness. So it's not fun, because from what I've read, like, it's something that plays on your mind constantly, right? Like some thought that you have in your mind that it plays constantly, and you just kind of get rid of it. I sometimes go through stuff that's constantly on my mind, and that has been so annoying, especially when I try to go and sleep. But I wouldn't say that I have OCD, because OCD is like, I don't want OCD. So this is like a thread, or like a statement that somebody put there, because certain persons who don't have OCD make it seem like it's a little thing. Same thing with depression. Depression is a really big thing, a really big mental illness. So when persons just feel gloomy for like one day, they say, oh, I'm depressed. But when you think about it, depression is something bigger than just being depressed, just being down for one day. So that's why you have to really educate yourself on like diseases and stuff like that. And hopefully this video gives you a little insight of what OCD is, what it really is, based on other person's opinions and stuff, their stories. And you could also comment down below your stories, how you ended up figuring out that you have the disease, like you really do have the disease. And yeah, so this would just be like a discussion video, and we'll give you some knowledge up there while we quarantine, you know what I mean? I don't know. Alright, so the first comment that I see is, I'm going to put names and stuff because I don't know if what I'm doing is illegal based on Reddit. But anyways, so someone says, yes, I have OCD. Yes, I actually have a diagnosis, and I am the least organized person ever. OCD isn't neatness, it's having to flick the light switch 3 times or not sleep because your brain keeps telling you that you're going to die. Wow. Comment down below or like the video if you thought OCD was only about being clean, because that's what I understood OCD as. Like, every time I heard somebody say, oh, I have OCD, is because they always like to clean up. That's like one of the, I don't know if I'm the only one, but that's what I thought OCD was. Somebody who always, like, they're a neat freak, so you say that they have OCD. So like the video and also comment down below if you thought the same thing, because I know I'm not the only one on this planet who thought OCD was only about neatness and being a neat freak or whatever. If you're hearing the rain, I apologize. Okay? So hopefully I'm loud enough. Okay, so another person commented under that comment saying, also chiming as someone diagnosed with OCD, that is also sometimes isn't about switching the light switch 3 times. I have OCD and do mental checks, not outward physical compulsions, and can't tell you the number of people that question my diagnosed OCD because they have seen monk or some depiction of OCD and don't understand that there are variations or variants, sorry. But yeah guys, so some of us, we would look at somebody who really has OCD and be like, bro, you don't have no OCD, like what are you talking about? Just because of like the fact that we lack knowledge and very ignorant about the fact or like the whole disease, because there are very different aspects to it. And if you go on Google, you would get the definition. Let me get the definition so I would like explain to you what I'm really talking about, you know, like I'm really doing like research and all that. But OCD is obsessive-compulsive disorder, right? It is a mental illness that causes repeated unwanted thoughts or sensations, which are obsessions, or the urge to do something over and over again, compulsions, right? Some people can have both obsessions and compulsions. OCD isn't about habits like biting your nails or thinking negative thoughts. So you all understand, right? So there are different types. So in obsessions, there are different things you'll be obsessed about. In compulsions, there are different things you'll be compulsive about. And when you have persons who have both, it's like, oh my goodness, you understand? So you really have to be educated about the whole thing. So biting your nails like 24/7 isn't being OCD. Having negative thoughts isn't OCD, right? So there are certain things that we would claim as being OCD isn't really OCD. You just have to go on Google, ask your doctor, ask somebody who really was diagnosed with OCD and ask them what goes on around OCD and stuff like that. That's the only way we will learn. So yeah, so let's look for something else, like another comment, because I was reading some and I was like, wow. Okay, so here's one. My mom has horrific OCD. As a child, I remember she couldn't leave the house until she had straightened up everything, and I don't mean straighten up like clean. Straighten up as is every item in the pantry needed to be perfectly lined up. All the photos on the walls hung straight, blankets folded and lined up perfectly, etc. It got so bad that I blocked out a lot of these memories. Thankfully, she has gotten a bit better with her medication. Wow, so you see, like it's something that is really like mind-blowing, like really mind-blowing. And I'm guessing it's like based on what it says, it's like an urge, something that you have to, like you're obsessed, like you have to get it done. Okay, so we're ending off now, and I'm going to be ending on this note based on someone's comments, okay? So I agree that the seriousness of OCD, depression, and disorders alike are often overlooked when people falsely claim to have these conditions. They misuse these terms, throw them around willy-nilly, and it becomes a joke. However, I also think it's good that mental illness is becoming more and more normalized. As someone who struggles with depression and anxiety, I used to dismiss my feelings because I knew that other people were worse off than me. That was until I finally saw a specialist and realized that I shouldn't invalidate my struggles, thoughts, and feelings like that. No matter the situation, big or small, we need to acknowledge and accept what we are going through. I know I am going off on a tangent from OP's original message. I guess that's somebody who commented, but in some ways I think that these glorified attitudes can benefit the way we deal with mental illness. It is becoming more normalized and accepted, right? Another comment that I really want to put in there, yes, please don't glorify mental illness. I have depression, not me, the person who's commenting. It's not fun to feel nothing but sadness and emptiness, and nothing you do brings you joy, not even stuff you used to love. You get so frustrated to feel nothing other than sadness and emptiness. It feels like you have a black hole in your chest that sucks all emotions out of you and just leave behind emptiness. That's not something to glorify. So guys, I didn't even said those people who do have the diseases are commenting these things, and I really do understand, and I believe that a lot of persons are taking those illnesses and just for attention. Some people, or they just really are ignorant, that they use those terms and say, oh, they have OCD, or oh, they have depression, or oh, they have all sorts of those things, because they really don't know what they are, or they just want the attention, like I said before. Guys, if you feel like you do have one of those diseases mentioned in this video, or diseases, mental illnesses, or stuff like that that you come across, then go to a specialist like the person commented, or like go to somebody that is specialized in those things and get the diagnosis from them, and then you can go on from there. OCD is something like y'all don't even want it. Based on those comments, I don't want it. I don't want anybody in my family to have it, because it sounds scary. It sounds like it's a lot to, like, I can't even understand. And depression is a whole different thing on another level. Just based on that comment, I don't want anybody who I know to have it. And some persons are just throwing it around saying that they do have it, and it's really sad. And it's for some persons who really do have the diseases, it gets to them, because now persons are looking at them and thinking like it's a mild thing when it's not. So hopefully this video gives you some insight, gives you some knowledge. It did help me see things in a different light when it comes to OCD. And OCD is not only about being neat and neat free, as some of us might believe. So hopefully this video was entertaining in some way, I don't know, but I hope that you guys got something from it, and that you will share the video if you feel like it was insightful, and that others should, get some knowledge on those diseases, because it really is something, like it's really real, and it's not something to play around with. So yeah guys, so please like the video, share, comment, let us have some discussion around this topic. And if you would like more videos like this, then please let me know as well, so I'll be happy to do those, because I'm really enjoying it as well. So guys, please help me out by sending your suggestions, just being on it guys, just participating, because I'm trying my best. And I feel like I'm doing this for nothing, kind of. But if you show that you do appreciate the videos, and you do have like just give ideas, suggestions, whatever you want to see, comment down below, let me know. You could also follow me on Instagram as well as Facebook. I do have a page just for this channel, so if you would like to check those out, then the links are down below. But please guys, I really it really helps, it really motivates me, because y'all have been through it, okay? I've been through it. But please help me out, and I'll be happy to do videos like this and others that I've already done. Alright. So yes, that's it for the video. I hope once again that you did get something from this video, and yeah, so see you in my next one. Toodaloo.